Hey guys and girls, how's it going? Welcome back to another episode of Crash Landing with myself, Lewis. Hope you're brilliant. Have yourself a great day as always. I am just starting to cook up my bits because we are starting to run out of iron. Luckily though, we've got absolutely tons because we've got the stuff coming from the sand, the gravel, and the dust. So we're getting triple. Triple is good. I really should set up some of the processing, but I've been too busy getting on with this railroad. Now, I've started to do a few bits, and... oh, creeper just blew up in there. Before we do this, I want to go grab a couple of resources, because I have made my way to the city. Now, I haven't finished the rail track yet because it's fairly big and it takes a while to get there. But I've done most of it. And I'm hoping that we're going to be able to, you know, finish it today. Hopefully, maybe, probably. Let's see what we've got in here. I haven't moved these yet. I really need to move these at some point, but yeah, I need some emeralds as well. There we go. If you know what I'm making? I'm making a sink core because I want to get myself another sink chamber for the area over there, I think. So we need some lapis, we need some of those, we need an ender pearl, we need a block of redstone. Yeah, I'll just take a couple of blocks of redstone. There we go. Cool, cool. And yeah, that's pretty much what I've been doing. So I think I'm going to grab a load of this. We'll grab some of that so we can make a block of that. And the constructor just needs a little bit more redstone, some glass panes. Yeah, we got a couple of bits of redstone. We're alright. Let's get ourselves some of this as well. Grab you. And we'll make some obsidian. Very nice. Cool, cool. Alright. So unfortunately, I've had man flu this week. So if any of you have been wondering why there's been not too many videos, that is pretty much why. I have been secluded to a bed, and I'm starting to get over it now. You know, I always sound pretty chirpy and happy, but that's because, you know, I don't want you guys to hear me like that can't sound fun, can it? So. But yeah, I've been a little bit under the weather, but I'm starting to get back into it now. And while I've been kind of doing nothing, just recovering, I've been working on this railroad because it takes ages to make this sort of stuff. We've got some of these around here, water drums and things as well, which are good. I've placed some water drums actually at the place as well, which is nice. So we need that. We need some glass panes. Let's get some glass, because I don't actually know. I got some glass on me, I think. I got glass on me? I have. Nice. There we go. Grab some of you. There we are. And we need one of these. So we need some wooden slabs. We need our nether quartz. Let's go get some wood from in here. There we go. And we'll grab... oh, that should do it. Turn this into a bit of slabbage. Okay, how are we doing? So with that, we've got glass. Let's grab a little bit more from in here. These guys are really kind of awkward to make. They're just really weird, aren't they? Weird recipes. There we go. So we got those. There's really nothing that uses daylight sensors. We need an ender pearl. Let's get an ender pearl. And once we've made this, I'm going to take you to the city. Yes, on the City Express. One sink core, and for this we need glass, obsidian. Like, got that stuff. 4 of those, that stuff, and oh, a bit of redstone. There we go. Bam. Nice. And over here, I should have my thermal thingies. Oh, I've already got it. My wrench. There we go. That's what I'm after. Right, you can come with me. I've been stocking this guy up, so he should be set. Now, we haven't got chunk loads or anything yet, so I can't actually keep this place chunk loaded to be able to transfer the power via a tesseract yet. We will eventually get that set up for all of the for the transfer of power, but it's kind of expensive to do it. Like, it's really expensive. If we look at the recipe for a chunk loader, they are not cheap, and they still require power as well. So chunk loaders, we need 2 tesseract, a tesseract frame, a resonant energy cell, which are not expensive. Well, they're extremely expensive. It's just one of those recipes, isn't it, that we don't need to really be going into just yet. Man, I am getting really hot really fast. Let's grab some food. Let's take a couple of bacon mushroom burgers and a fish taco. Fish taco sounds good. And we'll grab some water. Let's fill our camel pack before we go, because it's quite the ride to be able to get there. There we go. Do that. Good stuff. And those and that. Good times. Cool. Alright, so let's take a trip to where I've got to. I'm going to place this guy on here, I think, and then... Whee! I've actually left this here because I think it looks cool, doesn't it? It looks nice. Now, I've still got to go through, and I've got to change all this up into the correct type of cobblestone, I think, because, you know, it's still dust. It looks a bit rubbish. So that needs to be changed. I changed where the powered rails are to match up with the lights. The reason that the only thing that has done though is that means that I can't have a constant circuit of these rails going, the mine carts, because they don't go as fast when they haven't got a person in them. And for the setup it is at the minute, they're all 10 apart. That's not actually enough to keep this guy going. So yeah. I'm going to do it a little bit differently so that we get off and the cart stops for us to get back in again when we want to go the next time. I think that's a better way of doing it, because I don't want to have to keep laying down millions of these powered rails because they cost a lot of gold and a lot of redstone, so that's a thing. But look at this. Isn't this cool? Look at it go. I like this. This is fun. Oh, I didn't put my camel pack. I was wondering why I was sweating then. Oh, I like this. This is nice. It's even better during the night when you can see all the guys outside. Hopefully when we come back it'll be nighttime. We can check that out. But here we go. Here's the city. And this is where it ends. Whee! I haven't managed to do the rest of this yet. But let me take you up into here. Did I get my mine? I did. Cool. Yeah, let me take you up round here. So when we get into the city, it's going to go underground because... I think train tracks and things look cool when they go underground, don't they? We haven't really got a proper underground bit, so this is going to go underground like this. And it's going to come around, and I picked a building that looked kind of, you know, the shape of it was kind of stationy. There isn't really any buildings that are train station-esque, but this was the one that was closest. And I brought it up into the building, and I sealed off the building with loads of dust. Yeah. So this is where I've got to so far. This building is basically slap bang at the beginning of here. You can see it just there. There's the entrance that goes underground. Then it goes through there. That's that, which is, you know, that's kind of cool, right? So that's where we've got to. Let me just eat one of these so we don't have to worry about it for ages now. Good stuff. And we'll pop this guy over here. He can go there with that. Cool, cool. And... nice. And start building a miniature me. Well, a me. A shell. Hey, can you see through the back of there? Is that glass there? Did I leave glass there? I must have left glass there. Yeah. I thought that was dust and I was like, what could that do? Whoa, whoa. Yeah. So really, the only thing left to do now is to mine this place out. Get rid of all the rubbish that we don't need. We can probably use some of this as well. There is some open blocks of these guys, the elevators here, to actually go upstairs. Check this place out, isn't it? It's pretty cool, isn't it? And we go further up to here, which is nice. This is the top story of the building. And we've got a pretty nice view from here. Let's see if we can see the train track. I think we probably can. Yeah, look at that. Nice. We haven't got too many guys spawning as well, which is nice. That's alright. So let's go back down. I wonder if I was wondering if there was like a basement, but there isn't. There was actually a thing in the middle of the room here, like a little desk area, and it had a chest under it. I didn't even know it had a chest under it. So that's kind of cool. I got a free chest from that. But I'm going to go around, and I am going to do this, I think. Just remove all of these bits of metal, all of these wooden tables and bookshelves, because we do not want any of those here, because we're going to try and make this look like a station, and stations do generally not have many bookcases in them, unless it's that little you know, the little cafeteria area where they sell chocolate muffins for about £6.50 each. Yeah, that's you know, you can get a few magazines there maybe. Cool. Alright, I'm going to do that. I'm going to strip this place out, and we will be back. Now, when the train comes up into here, we want it to do the same kind of thing it was doing before. Now, everything that's here is going to get moved. This is all just placeholder once again. And I do want to make some shell holders so we can have multiple shells, because I think that's going to be very important to have multiple shells. Oh, this is going to break. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so having spare shells is going to be really good. Now, we are going to want this to come up as well, like it did before. So I guess we could kind of do it like that, maybe. That might work. Yeah, that'll work. Although I'm going to change these block types around because I like having a different style of blocks for things that are kind of happening, you know? Areas where blocks are moving around and stuff's happening, I really like using different blocks for that because I think it looks pretty cool. So let's do this. We'll put these down the middle again because these are always cool going down the middle. Like that. And then get rid of you. Cool beans. So that's going to do that. And if we get rid of these, just gives me a good idea of how it's going to look. So this is the same for the rest of it as well, because it's going to go all the way down there. And then for here, we can use... Let's have a look. Let's go with some of these. No. Some of these. Factory blocks. I like these. These are cool. Let's do them there. Like that. Cool. Right, I think that's going to work. So this will be where the railroad's kind of going to go and stop. Maybe do it a little bit earlier, like that. Yeah, that's cool. And then we need the central piece as well, the middle piece that we had before. And I think I used these last time I did that. So I had them like kind of going through... Oh, man, we're going to block those up. I'll have to go down and grab those. But we had these going around here, like this. And then we had... I don't remember how I did this now. It was like... this, I think, and then we had it come down a little bit like that. Oh, is that going to block that off? Is there still light in here? Oh man, I really don't want that bit to need to be lit up. All right, we can't do that. Oh, I could just kind of have it like that. Just can't, you know, try and keep it simple this time. That could work. So if we do that and we get rid of these ones. Cool, cool. And for these areas here, we'll use these. Because when we come into the station, it's going to look, you know, slightly different. A lot like the last one did. It was, you know, it's kind of like this. Oh, one went in there. Yeah. It was kind of like this until we went outside, and then it became very, it started looking very kind of industrially domestic-y type stuff. And let's pop that there. I think that could work. We'll do the same down here as well for these ones. I really would, like, how cool would it be if the trains or the rails made different sounds for the different blocks? That would be so cool. So when we made it onto this, instead of having the kind of, like the kind of clackety noise the trains make, it started making like it was kind of a hitting metal banging sound. That would be so cool. Alright, so there's that. And then we need something going in between that. So let's use some glass. Let's use this stuff. I really like that. I don't bring any iron with me. Or we could use dark glass. Should do. Yeah, that looks cool. Alright, we'll go with that. And I think that's going to be it. It just needs to look a little bit cooler. I don't think it looks cool enough yet. Maybe if we change these around for the purple bricks, that would look pretty funky. Like that. Yeah, this is starting to happen now. This is starting to look good. Now, I have gone round, and every space where there's a light, I've already placed some levers so that we can have our powered rails working. So that's all good. That's all set and done. Oh man, this is going to look cool when I'm done with it. I actually want to change the whole building around as well, because, you know, look at a minute, it looks run down and rubbish, doesn't it? So we're going to have to go around, we have to change all of that to make it look nice. Okay, so yeah, it's looking better. I wouldn't say it's done yet. It's got a long way from being done. Like, the main thing is having these, like, I think the factory blocks, like, would need to go around here to emphasize where the actual railroad is. So, like, we'd put factory blocks around here. I'm gonna have to move these lights as well because they're in completely the wrong places. Luckily, though, we do get the glowstone back, so I can just make them again. Yeah, so we could do, like, this. Nice. Yeah, this is starting to look so much better now. This is looking really cool. Okay, so now that we've got that, let's make sure that everything is in the correct place. So I'm going to get some powered rails. And we'll pop these down here, like this. Hey, why are these not working? Did I not put things there? Oh, man. I'm like, yeah, I placed things around there. Obviously didn't. Unless I thought this would take it all the way up. No, there's no way that would take it all the way up. Okay. There we go. We can't actually place these powered rails on the light blocks. So I have to use 2 for each side. Which is kind of my mistake, really, because I chose to have them lining up with the lights. It actually would have been much easier if I didn't have them lining up with the lights, because then I could have just put one, like, underneath this block. Instead, I can't place them underneath this block because they need to be under here, but I can't place them underneath this glowstone thing either, because you can't put any levers on this, so I had to put one both sides, which kind of sucks, but it's fine. Alright, let's see if we've got any levers. Nice. I was worried I wouldn't have one then. So let's... See, I haven't dug the hole out. Oh, wait, there's a lever there then. Did I just pick a lever up? Yeah, I did. They must have... it must have been some dust that fell down on it. That's probably why. If dust falls down on it, it gets rid of it. There we go. Lovely. Alright, we'll do the same over here. So we'll do you guys and you guys. And let's... get some rails, because I want to make sure that there's enough power here to get this up the ramp and back. Alright, so we'll do that. Cool, cool. Alright. And we need to make sure that we actually come off on the right side. So we should come off over here. So let's place down a drop-off rail. And we'll pop that guy there. Should we put it there? Yeah, we'll put it there. And on this side, I'm going to put another powered rail, but I'm not going to power it. Because it should hopefully stop the cart. Which is good. So we'll try that out. I might have to switch these around because I can't actually remember what side I came in on. Pretty sure it was this side, maybe. Alright, so let's put rail down and get it going. We're going so slow. Okay. Rough. Alright, that worked. And yes, nice. Alright, if I get back on, push forward. Oh yeah, we got this in the bag. Alright, so now that we've done that, I know it works. I'm intrigued to know what side I come in on, because I've completely forgot what side I come in on actually. But except for that, it's pretty much a case of just finishing off this railroad now. I need to go through, I need to swap these blocks around for these, and I very much doubt I have enough to do that. Yeah, very much doubt. But that should do the trick, and then the rest of it is pretty much just going around with these powered rails. I hope now that I've actually placed all of the levers down. I think I have. I think the ones up there were just a fluke that I forgot to do. But I got a fairly decent amount of these as well. There we go. Alright. Let's go down here, see what's like. Because I think we come in on the right. So let's check this out. Do we come in on the right? It doesn't feel like we do now. I'm starting to second guess myself. Yeah, we definitely come in on this side. That's good. It is right. Good times. Okay, so now that we've got that sorted, I'm going to go and do a little bit more work. And we'll come back, hopefully, to make a completed trip. So I think this is starting to take a little bit more shape now. Don't you think? I think it's starting to look good. I especially love this grated area here. This looks awesome. I really like it. I don't know why, I just think it looks cool. I've fallen in love with these factory blocks, these specific ones as well. They highlight areas so well. It's amazing. The brilliant thing of this building as well is it's made practically out of all the blocks that I want to use. So it's that's kind of handy because you can just chisel it into different things, can't you? So yeah, I really like that. Like, I'm digging these guys out now, but I could change them into like these. It's really good. So there is that. Now, I'm not too sure about these poles. I'm going to keep them because I want to keep the general kind of shape of the building, but I'm not really too sure of them. I changed them around for these factory blocks, and to be honest, all the blocks that this place is made out of, I don't like. I thought I'd give it a try to see if I could kind of match it, and I'm like, no, it's not working, don't like it, doesn't look good enough. So I would much rather use these. So I'm going to do this sort of stuff around. We'll probably do the same on here as well, because this is pretty much all kind of symmetrical. So we're going to do it on there as well, which will look nice. Look at the little mini-me. And then I have no idea what I'm going to do for the roof, whether I actually cut the whole building down or I rebuild it from the bottom up. I could do that, but that's going to take a long time to do that, especially when it's, you know, pretty scary about it, isn't it? Yeah, but I have run out of materials. That is it. I ran out of cobblestone ages ago, so I haven't managed to finish off down here. I've got a lot of it done, so you can see that it's done over there. That goes all the way around to the other side. I just haven't managed to get this bit done, so I do need to go back and do that. I have also become a a master of the shovel. I am a shoveling master, and we've got some things on here. I think this is comfortable now, which is good. Things are starting to level up nicely, which is awesome. I lost my other pickaxe. I have no idea what I did with it, so I had to make another one. That's why I got this one. And I did just get a modifier for it as well, I think. I got a modifier, yeah. And I think I got a modifier for this. I got 2 modifiers for this. Awesome. Have I got any modifiers for this? No. No. Okay. That's well. I got 2 for my shovel. That's insane. And 1 for that. So that's going to get moss. And probably for a redstone on this one, I guess, so it's faster. But yeah, that's pretty much been my day. And look at all these little guys out there just doing their thing. Isn't it cool? I wonder if we go upstairs, it will look kind of funky. Oh, it's a bit dark up here. Ooh! I haven't lit this area up yet, have I? Well, there we go. Let's make our way back, because I told you guys that it's fun to have a little ride in the dark. And I think it is. Plus you get to see this place, and it kind of looks a little bit cooler, doesn't it? So yeah, since I've gone around with the cobble, it looks nice. I'm thinking of having some indentations like along the side here so it goes in a little bit. I think that could look pretty funky. And I'm really liking these corners by bringing this up on the corner, having the lights. That looks nice. So I think I'm going to keep that. But look at all the bad guys out there. Scary bad guys. Oh, it's like a giant scallywag. Oh. Oh man, this was such a good idea. It was such a big build and it was so expensive. Like, not expensive in the way of, like, diamond expense, just expensive in the fact that I just needed so many resources. Like, the amount of cobblestone I've gone through, all of this is glass. Gravel, like, I haven't been mass-producing gravel, so it hasn't been something that I've been really trying to get hold of. So, setting that up took some time. And then there's food, you know, I'm out in the middle of nowhere, so I've got to bring a lot of food with me. It's been pretty hectic, but it has been fun, I must admit. The sun's coming up as we're coming back. Oh, look at it. Oh, what a journey. This is actually our first full journey as well, so I wonder if it's going to stop like I wanted it to. Hopefully. But this is so cool that we can now get back and forth to the city via rail cart. Amazing. And, oh, it's still going. I thought it was slowing down then. I was getting a bit worried. I need to go around here. I need to change all this as well. So we need to cobble all this up. I think it's going to look cool. Yeah, I'm impressed. Oh, I've impressed myself with this. And Did it stop? Yeah. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, man. I almost impressed myself. Almost impressed myself. He's still going. He's still going. Come here. Yeah, what a guy. This is my emergency hatch in case I get lost. And do that. There we go. I might have to go with a cactus approach. Lay down some cactus so that I can get it to stop that way. Because that's another cool way of doing it. I kind of want it to just stay there though. So those slow them down, don't they? So maybe if I put 2 in a row, that will seriously slow it down. Like, that could be a better way of doing it. Oh man, how am I going to get back into my house? Have I got my jetpack? Yes, I have. There we go. Lovely job. I wonder if I heat up faster with my jetpack on, because I got flames coming out my bum. Maybe. Maybe. There we go. Awesome sauce. Alright, so before we finish up, I'm going to get some modifying madness. Let's do some modifiers. Because I don't really ever change this cobblestone around. I just kind of left it here, but I guess we could... Oh man, can I just put 1 in there? 1. There we go. Yeah, I haven't really been checking the mossy cobblestone because you don't generally put an upgrade on your stuff, do you? But it is an exciting moment to put upgrades on your tools. So let's go with... which one are we doing? We're doing this guy. And... Oh man, I haven't got any spare cobalt! Have I not got... Oh man, I don't think I have any spare cobalt. Oh, that is such a fail. I'm going to have to get back sifting again. Have I got any chunks? Have I still got any chunks left? Crushed cobalt. Oh man, I'm not going to be able to repair it with that, am I? No. Well, I guess we'll have to save the upgrade for another day. I'm going to have to get back sifting this. I'm going to have to really automate this. I've been paying no attention to this area because I haven't really been using it that much. But it's starting to get to the point now where I do, because a lot of my materials are made out of ardite and manulin, that I need to start really paying attention to this and automate it. I automated this really easily on Agrarian Sky, so I'll probably just do exactly the same thing. It worked fine. You can just leave it and it does its thing. But I just haven't done it. But it's something that really, really needs to be done, I think. Yeah. Well, there we go, guys. That is going to be that for today's episode, I believe. We've had a good laugh. We've got some things done. We've got the railroad sorted. I wonder if I'm going to stop on the way back. I know you guys are probably like, don't go on the railroad again. So I'm going back on the railroad again. As I say goodbye. As I say goodbye. There we go. I can't get enough of this thing. Just going around, sitting in my rail cart. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. It's going to look so good when it's all sorted out. It's going to look amazing. And I really want the other station to look really cool as well. Because I think that station looks really cool in like a rundown, half-blown-up ship, desert-y type of way. You know, you got to keep to the general theme, haven't you? And I want to do the same thing in the city, but I don't know if it'll look out of place. Because the buildings in the city do kind of... You know, they have a feel to them, don't they? They're meant to look like a rundown city that's kind of... It's meant to look... I don't know how to put it. It kind of looks like... You know when like you see those cities where like a nuclear bomb's hit and it's all kind of... It's like a dead wasteland. That's what it's meant to look like, I think. Like, it has that effect to it. So, I guess so. Or we could like... No, I'm not going to do that. I was thinking I could try and make it look like a rundown Las Vegas. How cool would that be? But that's way too much work. That isn't happening. I would love to do that, but that is not going to happen. Way too much work. Oh, man. So that's pretty much going to be that for today's episode, guys. Between this and the next one, I'm going to finish all of this up. And we're going to come back and you're going to see a station of true proportions. It's going to look really cool, hopefully. I'm going to have to remember to change and double up on these for the area up here, because the chances are this one's going to stop. Is it going to make... Oh, that one stopped. The other one didn't. He had way too much speed going. Yeah, we'll probably have to put double on the other one. But yeah, I'm going to do this up. I'm going to make it look cool. And hopefully you guys will think it looks awesome. Yeah. Cool beans. Alright guys, have yourself a great day. Have a good one as always. If you're enjoying the series, then make sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel, I urge you to subscribe for more awesome content. Have yourself a great day. Have a good one as always. And goodbye.